Hey pals, how are you doing? It's mid-November, people are starting to buy gifts, and I wanted to share an ultimate gift guide for queer people. I think a lot of people try and show their support to queer people by giving them like rainbow merch. Not everybody likes that stuff, including me. I find it really overwhelming to have bright colors, so I thought I would do a gift guide for 3 different types of people that I think a lot of people fit into. I'm going to be talking about cozy people, creative people, and kinky people. So just to warn you, at the end of this video there are going to be some not safe for work items in this. We'll get onto that later. I'm posting this around the time where there's loads of deals going on. While that's great, I would just encourage you to shop small, shop local, because a lot of small brands are struggling this year. I have an entire section on my website that has discount codes and affiliate codes for a lot of these products. Some of the products are mine that I sell in my own shop as well, just for transparency, but I wouldn't recommend anything to you that I don't actually use, so here we go. Let's start with cozy queers. This is for people that like staying in, that like getting cozy on the sofa, maybe people who are chronically ill and can't do much outside, so they want to feel comfortable at home. First thing would be fluffy socks, things to keep their feet warm. If people have bad circulation, you can get hand warmers or like slippers to make sure that they stay comfortable during the winter time. The next thing is candles. I have been really loving Good Boys candles at the moment. They are queer owned, they're hand poured in London, and all of their candles have like cheeky puns on them. This one is Gingerbeard, and I have another one that is called Morning Wood. If you like candles that smell like sweet treats or like cinnamon buns, cakes and those sorts of things, then I would highly recommend Gingerbeard. The next thing on my list is a splash blanket. These look just like a nice blanket, but they're waterproof, so they're good for spillages of tea, coffee, wine. You can also use this in the bedroom if you want to protect your mattress from saucy spillages, but also if you struggle with incontinence, or if you are on your period, or if you've just had surgery and you don't want to get your mattress wet, then I would highly recommend splash blanket. Tarot decks. Tarot decks are a really personal thing to give to someone. Tarot decks, if you're not familiar with them, they are basically a deck of cards that have different meanings to the cards that you pull out. I made this deck last year, and it is full of queerness and trans bodies and disabilities, and every card has an affirmation on it, on the top and the bottom. This deck is definitely for those who are 18 plus, as it's got a lot of nudity and like toys and stuff in it. I have found these really helpful for when I'm going through difficult times and I need some advice, or if I'm alone or just want something to remember throughout the day. Also, there's instructions on the back, and because there's affirmations directly on the cards, it's perfect for beginners. Headphones. This is a nice gift for anyone who likes gaming or works from home or likes listening to music when they're out traveling. It's also really nice to get headphones that match their aesthetic, so I got my white and beige ones, but if your person is really into purple, you can get specific colourful ones, or you could even get some little bows to decorate them with, or like headphone covers to go with it so they can change out the theme. Adding on to the tech theme, you could also get your person audiobook subscriptions or vouchers, or even just books in general. I find it quite difficult to read, so I've been getting into audiobooks, which is really helpful. Next thing is cozy clothes. Who doesn't like a really comfortable sweater set or tracksuit? I sell a bunch of different clothes on my website that are all very like affirming of trans and queer people, including this hoodie that says trans folks deserve better, and then on the back it has loads of different things that we're deserving of. This actually is the same as the t-shirt that I'm wearing, and £1 from every order goes to gender affirming causes. This design is actually what paid for my surgery, so there's a nice little backstory behind it. I'm also an affiliate for Hewn, which is an eco-friendly clothing store, and they have loads of really nice tracksuit stuff, and they have a nice little text bit about how they're eco-friendly and good for the planet. For tea lovers, you can get tea samplers from different shops. Sometimes people don't want to try new things on their own because they might find it a waste of money if they don't like the new tea that they're trying, or the new flavor of something. These are actually from Bird and Blend, and they have like advent calendars and loads of really unique flavored teas that are loose leaf. Another one that is probably quite generic is just bath supplies or shower supplies if they don't have a bath. So some really nice shower gel, shampoo, massage bars, bath salts, maybe even like a bath tray for them to like relax and do other things in the bath. Check out your local makers before going online to the big companies. The last thing on the cozy queer list is a winter care package, which is from my shop as well. There's usually like a tie and a bow on it, but this is just the sample one to show you. In it there are 5 tea bag samplers. There are also 2 vegan Biscoff biscuits. There is a Futures queer keyring made out of wood. Also a resources page which has loads of things like mental health support, substance abuse, abuse and violence, homelessness, refugee support, which is really helpful for those who are alone around the holiday period or might struggle with their mental health. Then it's got my Queer 2025 calendar, which has lots of saucy pictures in it. There's a sharpened pencil with an eraser on the end that goes with the winter activity book that I've made. So there's puzzles and games, queer icons and colouring pages, creative prompts for journaling, date night ideas, there's recipes and crafts. So this is an all-in-one. And then yeah, you can either buy it and wrap it up yourself, or you can just get me to post it and it comes wrapped as a gift already. The things that make really good gifts are ones that show people that you really know them. Let's go to the creative queers. Art prints. I have loads of different art prints on my shop. This one is queer mushrooms and it matches really well with a queer flowers print. Alternatively, you can just look for queer art on Instagram or TikTok or Etsy. If they've mentioned any artists that they really like, just something from them. I would be careful with queer art that comes from big brands, because sometimes it isn't a queer person making the art and they're just kind of like sexualizing queerness, and it can be a bit dodgy. A DIY kit could be cute, so you can get like some crochet supplies or some cross stitch or paint by numbers. If you make your own little bundle, you can get all the supplies ready, maybe some snacks and stuff to go with it, and then you could print out a QR code that goes to a craft video. You can do it together as well, make it a really cute night that lasts longer than just the gift itself. A journal could be cute, along with some journaling prompts if someone wants to get into it but they maybe don't know what to write about. Hobby books as well. If there are books that include lots of different hobbies that you can try out, then I think that would be really cute as well. I'm still trying to find one, so if I do find one, I will leave a link to it. Jewelry making kit could be cute. You could pick out some charms for each other. You can either make a kit that you can both do together and have a nice night out of it, or you can just give them the little bundle to make themselves for when they want to. Activity books are a really nice way to de-stress and be creative without having to look at screens. I currently have 3 out. So one is a colouring book that has loads of different statements in it. All the statements are on the back and on the listing, so you can check them out. I then have an autumn one and a winter one. You can also get these digitally, so you can print out different pages for different gifts if you want to. If you know someone who does a lot of art on their iPad, I would recommend Paperlike. Paperlike makes screen protectors that feel like paper, and it makes such a difference to when you're drawing. I really hated the feeling of drawing on the plain screen or like a shiny screen, so this is like a must-have for me as an artist that uses my iPad. Temporary tattoos. I have a couple designs on my website. If you know someone who is looking to get tattooed in the future, then they can use these as temporary ones to see if they like the placement. If you know someone who has had top surgery but wants to be stealth and go swimming or to the beach, they can cut these out and put them on their scars. Also, if you know someone who's just really into creative photography or photo shoots, these are a really nice option for something temporary to go with a theme. The last thing on my creative suggestion list is stickers. These are also from my shop. There's one that says all bodies are good bodies, my body my choice, and trans joy is magic. I have a couple different ones on the site. But stickers are really cute for scrapbooking or putting on laptops or water bottles or bikes. There's loads of places you can put stickers, and lots of people just love to collect stickers. They're a nice little stocking stuffer or just a little touch that isn't too expensive that you can add to something. This is the kinky section. So you've been warned, there will be prosthetics in this section, there will be talk about sex and intimacy. So if that is not your vibe, you can leave. Let's get started. First thing on the list is my calendar. This calendar features 12 drawings of different intimate scenarios. And in the beginning, there's a whole list of queer observances like Aromantic Spectrum Awareness Week, Zero Discrimination Day, Pride Month. So you can actually include it in your calendar and not forget those days, like I always do. There's a little hole at the top so you can hang it up, but there are pictures like this on every month, and then the calendar and a notes area. I won't show you all of the pages because I want some mystery to stay, but on the back there's all of the pictures just a bit smaller. With any of these things, I wouldn't get them anything sexual unless you know that they're comfortable with it. If you don't know if they'd like these things, don't go kinky. But if you know that they're interested in it and you've talked about it and you have that kind of relationship, go for it. Next thing is rope. There are shibari classes that you can do, and a lot of people like using rope to have different sensory experiences. Shibari is a Japanese art for tying people up. You can learn different techniques and different patterns. You can make like star harnesses and things like that. Only get this if you know the person really wants this for shibari purposes or like kink purposes. I got this from Prowler, which is a gay sex store in Brighton. I think they've got them in London, maybe other places too, but cute. Next we have toys. This is a more personal decision for people. All bodies are different, they respond to different things, and so only get them toys that you know that they want, or if you really know a person well and think that they'd like it. I am an affiliate for the Natural Love Company, and they turn ocean plastic into sex toys. One of the items that they sent me was this. It is a sucker and a licker, and it is electronic. Not only is it great for the pleasure aspect, but you can actually use this mostly hands-free. So if you are disabled or if you struggle with movement in your hands, if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel, then this can be really helpful to use. It doesn't require lots of repetitive movements like a lot of other toys do, or just your hands do. I really recommend this toy. Their whole brand just looks really pleasing, and the packaging it comes in is really cute as well, so definitely check them out. I also have some kinky prints available on my website. Lots of queer artists do kinky art. If you know someone who's really into art and kink, then that might be a nice combination of the two. Similar with the toys, I put prosthetics on this list. I'm not going to show you too much detail about this. I've done a review of this. Things like STPs, pack and play, packers, devices like that might be a really nice gift for someone that you know really wants one. These can be quite expensive, so some people might not feel able to buy them themselves. So if you know that someone's been waiting for something like this and there's a deal happening right now, it might be a good time to get them. I am an affiliate for Banana Buddy, Banana Prosthetics, More Me, Peacock Products, Real Magic. So those are all brands that I really recommend. Something you should definitely consider before buying a prosthetic for someone is the color that they want and the size and the function. So basically everything, but really specifically the color and the size. Along with the prosthetics, I would recommend getting harnesses as well. Harnesses can be quite expensive, especially packing underwear. So sometimes when people are buying packers or prosthetics, they will just buy one pair of underwear. In reality, you want as many pairs as possible so you can use it over and over again. A lot of the companies that I mentioned actually have packing harnesses or boxes like these. Again, you want to make sure that you get the size right or the style right, because some people might prefer boxes, some people might prefer a jock. I think these are from Banana Buddy. If I'm totally honest, my favorite packing boxes are from Banana Prosthetics, and they are the boxes with the cover on top. Lube, ointments, massage oils. Sometimes you go through it really quickly and you keep forgetting to top it up, and then things aren't that pleasant. Tickets to kink nights. So there are bars in certain areas that do kink nights, and you can meet new kinky people, you can partake in kinky activities. Things like that would be really nice. Maybe you could get someone some rope to wear to a kink night or something like that. And on a similar note, you could get your person tickets to classes. There are loads of different workshops that you can do that celebrate kink, so rope classes like shibari, consent classes, solo play classes where you just learn about self-massage and things you can do with other people, tantra workshops, lots of different things that are available for enhancing your sexual experiences. Another thing could be kinky question boxes. I got given this couples questions box for my birthday, which is really cute. I would say these are more emotional and cute questions rather than kinky. You can definitely get things like this that have kinky questions or kinky dares, and I think that would be really cute to give someone that you have been intimate with or a partner. This one is from We're Not Really Strangers, and they have questions like, do you think I have unconventional views on love? Level 2 has, what's one small thing I do that tells you everything you need to know about me? Finish the sentence, thank you for accepting blank about me. The last thing I have on my list is things like harnesses, collars, handcuffs. These are from a queer-owned brand called True Color Collars, and they do personalized collars with phrases on them. They do handcuffs, they do harnesses, and they do a whole range of products. I wanted to put Pussy Boy on this collar, but there wasn't enough space, so they have an area for a charm, and I put my trans mask charm on it. So it's kind of like Pussy Boy. Again, make sure that the person you're buying for actually wants these or is curious about them, and make sure you get the right size because you don't want to be strangled. Those are my ideas. I hope you like some of them. I hope it gave you some inspiration on what to get your friends, your family, your loved ones. Maybe keep the kinky things for non-family. If you want to see more of me, I'll have my links in the description. I also have this written as a blog post, so if you want the written thing with links to everything, that's in the description as well. I'm having a sale this weekend. You can buy one, get one free on all of my things, so don't miss out on that. Also, just remember to shop small and support local businesses this winter. Hope you're doing well, hope you're having a great day and a great week and a great month and a great everything, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!